of the 5th edition. Join our various gaming groups as we play the 5th edition of Dungeons & Dragons. And maybe just hang out and chat about gaming in general. Sit back and enjoy the show.
Hi, this is Kelly, aka Trixie from Ragnarok and Roll, assigned to Ragnarok Story, and Tilda Wimblewick from D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. First off, I would just like to say thank you to everyone for listening to our varied adventures, as well as for rating us on iTunes and RPGpodcast.com. If you haven't rated us yet, we would greatly appreciate it if you could. And if you're looking for more ways to support our efforts, we are now on Patreon, a great site where you can help us continue making more podcasts, as well as some special surprises for our patrons. If you can, please look us up at www.patreon.com/cppn. Every little bit helps. And again, thank you for listening.
So last time I remember was we're almost all dead, and the big evil baddie just showed up.
I missed that, apparently.
That was pretty much where you guys were.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say you were all dead.
I was not involved in the almost all dead part.
Yeah. Like, we're all out of our magic slots or something, and Andee was almost at 0 hit points and stuff like that. And then the big baddie troll decided to, or whatever his name is, Orc? I don't know.
Orc. The
Orc decided to show up. And I scared.
I'm worried that you're like thinking you're all dead, because last I checked, it looks like everybody except for Ragna and your buddy there were at full hit points, right?
I was at full hit points, but I'm out of magic slots and I don't have a weapon.
Yeah, I got like one spell left and. I got a good weapon, but yeah.
I don't think I'm there.
No, you
you're lurking somewhere.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have a dagger.
There you go. That's not no weapon. And we got the human still. I don't remember what his condition is.
He took some damage, but he's not like dead or anything. He's just like, for glory!
And then the really cute little guy running off and trying to kill himself.
Yeah, he tried to help you guys. It was valiant. It looked badass. And as you can see at the bottom of the map, we totally have Nyx and Borf coming up from their hiding position.
Yay!
So
okay, sure.
So everybody can see the map, right?
I'm looking. I'm trying to find me. Sorry.
You're at the very, very bottom of the map.
Wow, the very bottom. Okay.
So the green line here is basically the tree line. As you guys kept retreating back into the tree line, as you can see, these are the steps to the quarry. As I'll flip the
cliffs down.
Yeah. Because the quarry looks like that. I'll flip that back and forth real quick.
Okay. I was like,
that was what the quarry looked like before you guys started getting into things.
Okay.
As I'll flip you back to the other map.
Yeah, the tan area is where it's kind of a slide down that you can.
Okay.
Yeah, there's totally like a rough. It's rough terrain, so each square counts as double for movements. So it's 10 feet per square, but it's less falling off and taking damage as it is, as opposed to jumping off one of these ledges. And down here is the cave opening, to where the chief of the orcs, who's obviously the big guy with all the little dots on his name, popped out. And
crown of dots.
The little crown of dots here. And over here is some more workers who are too terrified to do anything to stop. There's an orc over here with his 2 wolves, keeping these 2 slaves from getting uppity because they started to get uppity and he had to murder one.
Yeah.
On the plus side, you guys did inspire an uprising, but they're getting cut down pretty quick. Except for these 2 chicken guys that Tarkin's saying, "Fight! Fight!" And they're like, don't listen to the stupid bird.
Well, they were telling them to climb, but the idiots couldn't seem to.
They couldn't roll more than a single digit.
Yeah.
Like one of them was an old man, and the other one was just pissed off or something. It was.
Yeah, they weren't rolling for shit.
Yeah.
And an old man and a midget, watching them work together was comical.
Yeah.
And at least temporarily, as Ragna was running down the slope here to get to where that war chief guy, because she wanted to rip his face off, she falls and slips and gets buried up to the neck.
No.
So at the very moment, she is immobilized and unable to assist you guys in any way since you can't make it to the game.
Wow.
See how that happens?
Yeah.
You're not gonna NPC her? Well, see how you are.
NPC.
I'm totally NPCing her buried up to her neck, going rawr, snarl, snarl, rawr.
Yeah, great.
I'll bite your ankles.
Major weapons out of commission now. All right.
Yeah.
Yes, the leader of your warband is like, not the tank and a massive damage dealer out of commission in one shot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's all right. We got this.
I'm gonna believe you, fearless leader.
Don't know how, but we got this.
On the plus side, this guy is like the craziest, coolest goblin ever.
I will marry. What?
Why will you marry him?
Because he's awesome. If we make it out of this, he's mine.
Because even though he's yet to hit anything, he's very, very energetic and tries really hard.
He has been motivated.
Very motivated. And he listens quite well.
Mm-hmm. And the scary thing is this guy is obviously in charge, and he's contemplating how to get to you guys. As you can see, there's kind of a spiral shape to this quarry.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't want to have to climb all the way up this quarry to get to you, because, he's probably going to have to.
Right.
But there's this orc and this orc who are running to get to you guys to cause some pain to you. Oh yeah, and these two goblins here died fighting vigorously with you guys on your side.
Yeah.
Sad. It's really sad.
They tried.
They did.
The talking raven told them to do it, and they decided to do it.
God.
God.
The bird said do it, so we did it.
Well, that might have been natural selection at work right there.
Yeah.
As these things go, this too shall pass. You really do almost feel sorry for them, though. It's sad. The problem is they've been beaten within an inch of their life, which usually means 1 to 2 hit points. So it only takes one good hit to kill one of them. Except this guy, he seems untouchable.
Yeah, and ran off without direction, but
At least he stopped. We said to.
He did stop. He's now realizing that charging orc is not worth charging when he's unarmed.
Yeah, he's sleeping, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Whoop, didn't mean to do that.
Apparently, what's going on there? You thaumaturging in that shit?
Reading.
Like I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, don't worry about it, guys.
So he's sleeping. Let's see. I don't have any portent left, right? No. Alright.
And yep, this one is sleeping, right?
Sleeping.
Yeah.
And this one is sleeping.
Yes.
That's what the little squatting symbols are.
Squatting.
If you zoom in on their icons, you'll see they have the little, my back symbol.
Okay.
Spiky back link curled over.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, those two are sleeping.
Because your little goblin friend was totally going to go jump on the guy and wake him up.
He really was.
Yeah. We're like, no.
Don't do that.
no.
That's no good. That's no good.
Should we roll for initiative again, or?
And if you'd like to roll for initiative, it would be a good time. Just make sure you click on your icon before you click on your initiative.
That's right. Okay.
Or else it won't count.
I gotta remember what system you're playing in.
Right. I can't remember how to do this. How do you? Dang it!
Above your hit points, click on your dude, and then above your hit points is the initiative. And it'll light up red when you hover over it on your on the main core page.
Oh, hold on. Wow, it's been way too long. My shit doesn't want to load. There it goes. Okay, so then core page.
And initiative's right above the 15.
Yeah, it's just having to click my guy and then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because if you don't click your guy, it'll mock you and say that was a good roll, but you don't get to keep it.
There you go.
Okay. See, you guys want me to NPC a character? I'll NPC the little goblin with 2 hit points. That'll help you.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
yeah.
Dang it.
Of course you will.
You've already got an NPC fighting for you.
Yeah.
But we lost the one who does the most damage is our problem.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's why PCs are important characters, where NPCs are just background characters.
Yeah.
So, appropriately so, Nyx, off in the bushes, has been hearing the commotion and seeing it from afar, and she's been creeping up unseen and unheard.
Yay.
And there you are on the very bottom of the map, like a good 40 feet away from your allies. You hear that they're struggling and fighting, and you hear Ragna make this poor yelpy sound as she trips and slides down the quarry.
Okay.
And then muffled cries as the dust is in her face, and she's buried because, she caused a small landslide.
Okay.
Obviously, you almost have a sensation that Ragna will stay here and run the quarry after you guys leave.
Okay. So I'm seeing all these X's. So they're all dead.
Yeah, they're all dead.
Okay.
Well, technically, since you're in the bushes still, you're in the tree line, you don't see much.
Well, no. This is Natalia asking. These guys are all dead, correct?
Yes,
X's are
all dead bodies of orc or goblin descent.
Or human.
Okay, so my goal is, because how far? Here, where's the ruler?
You're about 40 feet from your friends there.
Okay. No, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for how far from the closest person I can hit with an arrow do I need to get? Like, where do I need to get that I can still be
green line?
Protected? Huh?
See this green line? You can't see shit until you hit that green line.
Okay.
You're in the woods, so the green line is the clearing to actually see the baddies. So until you get past this green line, or at least on a line that's adjacent to the forest, you can see past and still be covered if you want. But until you get past here, you can't see any of the action that's really going on because you're in the woods.
That's what I was trying to figure out. So second thing is speed-wise, I'm on Borf. I'm riding Borf. So do I go by his speed or my speed?
If you're riding him, his speed.
Okay. So speed is 40 feet.
Okay.
So I want to get to as within the 40 feet to where I still have cover, but I can see what's going on.
Okay, so that would be like any square that's on the green line.
Okay. All right. Okay. So I'm going to move me and, give me a second. Move us to about.
And I'll sit here and keep wiggling the line back like a Cylon.
Boom,
Jesus Christ.
Boom, boom.
I'm going to move myself to about here.
Okay.
So I will pop up right next to
your fearless leader on Borf.
Hey, nice of you to show up.
Sorry, I got lost. I'm very small.
You're very small.
It's hard to see.
Borf.
You're a little goblin trapped in the
Tiny,
woods.
tiny thing. Okay, so I'm going to go there, and I'm going to hold action of shooting something in the face if it comes towards us.
Okay, now be careful with that. That's very vague and a good way of shoot something. But what's
bad guys?
So
bad guys. If I see an enemy come up over this ridge, I'm holding my action to shoot in the face.
Okay. Now by over the ridge, what are you referring to?
Well, that yellow spot, isn't that like a little ridgy landslidey area?
So let me get my clicker. So this is a ridge, this is a ridge, and this is a ridge. It spirals down the quarry. So are you talking about if anything crawls over this spot?
Yeah, right there, there.
So the last layer of the quarry, basically.
Yes, because I'm assuming we're trying to retreat. I'm assuming. No? Okay.
We're trying to
well,
take
I'm going to cover everyone for right now.
We're trying to take him out.
Well, remember, you did just show up, so you don't know any of these assholes in the quarry.
Yeah, I don't know any of these people, so
this makes perfect sense that she's looking for any combatants that are coming over that ridge for this round.
Yeah.
And she's waiting for her great warlord to give her orders.
Yes, that too.
Okay. So, wow, the Orcish war chief down here. I almost feel sorry for the guy. I mean, I really do.
He's got a lot of running to do.
I mean, he's got this great base, lots of good stuff going on with his people, and all of a sudden he's like, why are my orcs sleeping? Why are my slaves trying to climb the wall? Why are these guys killing each other?
Karma.
I was sleeping in my cave. What the fuck, guys? What the fuck? And speaking of that, since he is taking everything in and he kind of saw Ragna get buried half in the dirt and all that good stuff, he's going to take a moment and try to take in the whole, what the fuck is happening here, people?
Okay.
As soon as my system will let me pull him up so I can click a skill. Okay, so sadly, he does not have the skill of perception, but he will roll a nice 15 to take things in. And since no one is hiding up here...
What? I was totally hiding. What do you
mean? Okay, so you were stealth with a 14. Too bad you rolled a 15.
Dang it. Because I normally do my goblin thing of running away and hiding. So...
Yes, if you look up at your last stealth, you rolled a 14, he rolled a 15.
Dang it, man.
Yes.
Jim, do I need to roll a stealth? Because my whole point was for my turn was to stay hidden.
I mean, so I thought you were readying your action, so you're like popping up and got your bow ready and...
Yeah. I mean, I'm readying my action, but my goal was to move while still staying out of sight.
Okay, if you want to roll, since you do have, as a goblin, stealth? You've got your stealth as a bonus action, so you can try to roll the stealth.
Well, let me do that. Sorry, I didn't understand what was happening here. Because I would definitely be stealthed.
You can try, and apparently, yes, you are. As all of a sudden, your war chief next to you doesn't see you with that 21 for stealth. But the rest of your party, including poor Ragna, whose head's barely above the ground level, ready to get, smashed. He clearly is seeing everything that's going on here, realizing that, what the hell? This is crap. Why am I seeing a bunch of people attacking my place here?
Bodies hit the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Bodies hit the floor.
And he's going to come over here and look at this guy and yell at this guy that's got his two... attack wolves to go ahead and kill those slaves as I'm going to go up and take care of what's going on over here. He's angry and he's going to do the slow process of walking all the way around the quarry in the long, long walk that will entitle. So what's our great and mighty war wizard going to do?
He's going to kill his slaves in spite of needing them, possibly. Okay. So these dudes that are all dead in front of us, they had no bows or ranged weapons on them?
They had javelins.
Oh.
But they did use those javelins at you guys already.
Oh.
Remember that whole running and throwing weapons at you?
Yeah. I didn't know if they used them all.
Yeah, they ran out of them. The sleeping guys totally each have a javelin on them.
Yeah, that's okay.
If anyone wants to run over to get them, I mean, totally you can tell the goblin to do that.
Yeah, no. The chiefy dude has no ranged weapon on him?
That we know of.
Good question. I mean, you guys had a clear shot of him. You know that he's got a he's carrying a great axe in one hand. You know, he's kind of grabbing it by the haft. He doesn't have ready to chop somebody. And he does have a big ass spear in the other hand. That could be chucked a pretty good, decent distance, but it's not like it's not like a javelin. It's not meant to be thrown a good distance.
Right. Okay. Now he's got a one-shotter. All right. What do I want to do?
It's all fun and games until he throws it at one of his guys to wake him up.
That's fine with me.
I don't have anything. Oh, wait. What am I thinking?
I have everything.
All the things.
I'm like one spell slot, but then I got cantrips, so I forget. So we do have Firebolt. Dun, dun, dun.
Yay!
Dun, dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
And I would guess that whoops, I didn't mean to do that, but yeah, so he's well within 120. So I will Firebolt him.
You will try.
And aha!
Ooh, you will try really well. Okay, so a 15 as you fire your mighty firebolt at him, he just kind of like hunkers his head down and kind of just like dives out of the way, just enough that your firebolt misses right where he was standing. Almost as if it was close but no cigar with your 15.
Okay. Keep him dancing. Alright, well, I'll stay in the cover there.
Take some of that cover from the tree line, but you're still totally seen as you shoot a firebolt at him.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Nothing for your bonus action or anything like that.
No, I don't have anything I can really do.
Okay. So immediately your newest little herald, this guy, he's gonna totally use his bonus action to go ahead and dash and his movement to run up to you. And he comes up running up to you excitedly, standing right in front of you after seeing your magic firebolt. And he's like, telling me what to do. Who should I kill? I will kill them all for you. Give me a dagger. And he kind of like looks at the dead orc next to him. And he's like, as he looks at the orc and he's like, dagger? Great axe. Dagger? Great axe. As he's totally like, I don't think the great axe is a good weapon for me.
Nah. Probably weighs as much as you do.
Give me a dagger and I will fight to the death for you.
Yes, but stand back and only come in when you have a good opportunity.
Interesting. So for his action, he's totally waiting for you to arm him. So he's better than just running around with his bare hands. And
I thought there was a dagger he was going to take off the goblin.
No, he was saying, give me a dagger. He's asking you to give him a weapon.
Oh.
The orcs' corpses only have great axes.
Yeah, I don't have a dagger.
All I have are darts besides my dagger, and I don't know if that's going to do anything.
She totally doesn't want to give her dagger away, that's all.
Mine.
Yeah, all I have is a glaive and a whip, and that's a martial weapon, which I'm sure he probably can't use.
Does your character sheet say that?
That's what I'm looking. That's what I'm. It's like, ooh, let me see if I have a dagger.
Because I like him. What's his name again?
You don't know his name for sure. He's very excited.
Oh. Okay.
No, I only have arrows.
Yeah.
And a quarterstaff and a spear.
He's very sad that no one will give him a dagger. But taking your advice, he will cleverly hide himself behind the corpse of the orc here.
Good job.
As you notice with his solid 12, he's very stealthy.
Wait, hold on. Quick question.
Yeah?
I was just looking at my stuff. It says item name, and then there's a number, and then the name of the thing. It says I have 2 daggers.
Then you have 2 daggers.
I will give him a dagger on my turn. Or now. Whichever you say is okay.
It would be on your turn that you would take an action.
Cool.
Speaking of which, it is Exna's turn.
Hey, dagger, give. I give.
Okay, so are you throwing it at him, or are you going to walk up to him and hand it to him?
Oh, man, that would just be beautiful if I threw it at him
and you stabbed him in the face.
Right. I'm going to go dagger and back.
Okay. And he looks at you, and he picks up the dagger you throw right to his hand, and he lifts up the orc's armor he's hiding, and he just grabs the dagger and waits in hiding.
Nice.
He's ready to murder whoever goes after his new war chief.
Yay!
And are you using your bonus action to hide?
Yes. Very much so.
Sneaky things.
Go ahead and roll your stealth to see how hidey you are. That's pretty hidey. I mean, sadly, somebody still rolled pretty good in his perception of looking at what's going on the hill, and he's going, "What are those lunatics doing?"
It's fine.
We don't know that.
As poor Ragna's down here growling and roaring because she's been buried in a landslide. So, top of the order, what is Nyx going to do? Is no one has crested the ridge yet.
He's there,
well,
right?
And yeah, Nyx.
She's the one that's coming up to murder us, right?
No, that one is asleep, and this one is asleep. This is the one that's coming up from very far away to come get you.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to. How far does my arrow go? Let me look.
Really far.
So does it go this far?
What does the range of your arrow say?
I swear I gotta look right now. I gotta pull up my
95 or 60.
I can totally tell you, I believe your bow goes the entire range of this quarry, but it's good for you to know these things.
So my want is to shoot this person here.
You're shooting the orc that's face down on the ground?
That will wake him up if you don't.
We don't want him awake.
Oh, we don't? Okay.
No.
What are these right here? What is that?
People
are those goblins?
Those are people trying to climb the wall to escape.
Okay. But you said my arrow could go all the way over here?
Yeah.
I mean, he already knows we're here.
Yeah.
So I might as well do my shoot and duck. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, we're looking to wear him down as much as possible, if not all the way before he gets to us.
All right, and I want to see if I have any spells that might also help.
Mm-hmm.
And I notice on your character sheet it's not listed, but the range of a short bow is 80 for standard shot, 320 for disadvantage on your shot.
Mm.
Well, how far is this guy?
95 right now, so.
So can I kind of do the move forward, move back, move forward, move back, just because I have like the stealth. Yeah.
So remember, you have 30 feet of movement. You can break that up however you want. So you could step out 15 feet, take a shot, then step back 15 feet, and you use your goblin ability, which lets you hide, disengage, or dash as an attempt to hide.
Okay. My goal is to step out far enough that I can hit this person, then hide.
Okay, so 80 feet is there. So if you step out to that square where you see, say, 80 feet, that's you stepping over the corpses of the dead orcs, or right next to the goblin that's hiding.
Okay, probably right next to the goblin that's hiding. So I would take that path, like right there.
Okay.
So would I be able to hit him?
Well, you could try.
I mean, is he within the range that I don't have to do disadvantage, is what I'm trying to do.
At that range, you should probably be exactly within 80 feet, which, looks like whoever's got the red arrow is
That's me.
Is
Thank you,
right
I
at
have
80
yet
feet.
to figure that shit out. I am just a little bit too... Anyways, let's see here. I want to do my short bow, but I'm trying to see if there's anything I can do.
There's
Not
lots
really.
of things you could do.
No, spell-wise, I don't apparently have a lot of spells that would work for anything at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But that's okay. That's okay. Or I'm gonna do my. Oh wait, do I have any Fury of the Small? I'm trying to see if any of my Nope. Oh wait, what does Druidic Warrior do again?
I feel like Nyx ate a bad mushroom.
Maybe, yes, that's where she was.
She was totally tripping out on some shroom, and she's like, "Oh shit, I should show up, or they'll get complaining about this."
I'm sorry, guys. It's been a stressful week.
I get it. It's fine.
Okay, 18.
Okay, so 18 will hit the guy.
Yay!
As you run out, your little arrow flies through the air, and how much? For 7 points of damage, as your arrow kind of flicks into his shoulder, and he's definitely not a happy camper.
Okay, and then I'm gonna scurry back. So do I roll a stealth?
If you're gonna hide, yes.
Yes, that is the plan.
If you don't want to hide, then don't worry about it.
I very much want to hide.
Were you on Bork the whole time you did this?
Yes.
Okay.
19.
Okay, so you have blended back into the greenery.
Okay.
And you probably want to move yourself back to where you're at in the tree line.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Okay.
I had to move to that part of the map because I had to scroll up because I don't have the map very small because then I can't see things.
Mm-hmm.
So needless to say, he's very unhappy. He's very unhappy.
Aww,
poor baby.
So he's going to move up to here. He's going to go 5, 25, and he's like going to slowly increase the speed of his run. So it becomes like a full-blown charge.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, that
he still has a ways to go, though, hopefully.
Oh, no, not there.
As he comes running right up, and he's like right in Ragna's face, you probably want to do something to get his attention before he's...
I shot him.
You did. You did shoot him.
He'd be more concerned with who could shoot him.
Yeah, except he can't see who shot him because they disappeared into the tree line.
Oh, well.
But he knows the direction the arrow came from.
This is true, but there's the head of an angry bugbear at his feet. So maybe some more distraction might be needed.
Hi, that's me. What's up? Or you. Please do.
Well, Geldran is next.
I already used my use. My turn.
Yeah.
We also forgot our human, but that's okay.
We did forget our human.
He's totally going to go at the bottom of the order. He's waiting for orders. I mean, he killed the orc that came after him. He's a badass.
Okay.
Stupid human.
He's like, Ha! Stab it in the face again, because sometimes it's just fun to stab a corpse.
I might respect this human now.
All right, let's see. What do I want to do here?
Now, I will tell you, since there's a hint of ledge there, it's going to be hard to shoot him, and he's right behind the ledge.
Yeah.
It's almost like there's a good reason he stopped there instead of, like, come over to here or here, where he would have been exposed. He's not stupid after taking an arrow.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
No, you're fine.
No, I mean, he was going to anyways. I already shot fire at him.
Mm-hmm. He's been taking fire.
Which we're going to shoot again.
Okay, it is going to be a disadvantage since he's using the wall as cover.
That's fine. All right, here we go.
He's gonna end somebody. And you firebolt, and you just see rocks get slagged with your 12. Our Hobgoblin looks badass shooting his little firebolts like pistols, but...
Oh, we forgot about your bird, too.
Yeah, well... That is true.
Is Tarkin gonna go try and peck his eyes out?
No, Tarkin.
Fly by and say, "Caw, who's a douchebag? Who's a douchebag? Caw."
Let's see, where's his...
Hilarious.
And the half orc looks and goes, "What's a douchebag? Wineskin full of vinegar, full of vinegar."
God. That's okay. He's bottom of the order, so... Alright, so yeah, so I horribly missed with my firebolt.
Well, he is kind of in a weird spot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Out.
It's almost like he picked a good spot to stop.
Mm-hmm.
As your little goblin friend is sitting here looking at you as you walked over him, he's like, "Lying waiting." Lying waiting. As you see him like poke his finger with his dagger to make sure it's nice and sharp.
Yes.
These two guys down at the bottom.
I'm drawing him.
Good.
These two guys at the bottom of the quarry are still taking the note of escape. And they're going to try to climb out to get away from the orc. They're going to roll with advantage. Holy crap. And this guy actually gets out of the hole. And his friend is like, "Help me up. Help me up." And he manages to pull his friend up. And they're just like, "Where do we go from here?"
Yay!
Continue escaping.
Escape. Escape.
These guys are going to use their chains to attack the orc who's yelling at the dogs to do their thing.
Kill.
First one that does it.
Might as well fight.
Rolls a 7 and the orc totally parries the weapon away. And the second one rolls an 18 and hits for some damage.
Woohoo!
For 2 whole points. That guy's up to 3 points of damage now.
They're tired. They've been in the sun all day.
Right.
They've been slaving away literally for weeks down here.
They've at least hit. Did something.
Okay, so Exna, what are you going to do?
So I just realized something that I can do, because I still have my broken crossbow, but I have mending.
You do have the spell of mending.
So I'd like to mend my crossbow.
And what does the spell mending do?
That.
I like it like that.
What it does is this spell repairs a single break or tear in an object you touch, such as a broken chain link, 2 halves of a broken key, a torn cloak, or a leaking wineskin. That sounds not what I want. As long as the break or tear is no longer than 1 foot in any dimension? Dimension? Okay. You mend it, leaving no trace of the former damage. This spell can physically repair a magic item or construct, but the spell can't restore magic.
Okay, so what does it look like as you magically mend the crossbow?
Ooh. Sorry, hold on.
This is up to you. You can describe it any way you want.
No, I know. Andee was right outside my door for a second. I got distracted. Green little wispies start going around it as say like kaboom or something. What's the word? I forgot. The magic word.
It's whatever you want it to be.
Shalala.
There you go. As all of a sudden your bowstrings go, they spark together and the green wisps make the threads grow between them and you magically mend in a really cool way that would be so cool to watch, but you're trying to hide in the tree line.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's your action is to cast the spell.
Mm-hmm. And then I want to do my bonus action for the Heidi.
Okay, go for it.
That's my game.
So she's making some loud magic spell.
Don't worry about
that.
Worry
Wow.
about that.
And then she stealths with a 3, which totally the spell is doing its thing and there's particle effects going on of green swirly light. So she's totally hidden as there's this green glow outlining her in the tree line. You will not notice me in the afterglow of my spell.
Right.
That's fine.
Okay, so Tarkin, what is Tarkin going to do? Is he's circling around the quarry and he's seeing these two idiots have finally climbed out of the quarry basin. They're getting ready to start slowly running as they realize the orc is hopefully distracted so they can run away.
Yeah, he's going to... I don't know. Let's see. And next, so he's bombed the order, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Can he fly over and make a flyby and distract? What's his flying? I forget his range. What's his flying range? 50.
It's pretty good as the crow flies. Ba-dum bump.
Actually, you can't get to him. That's fine. He'll fly up behind him and make noise.
Caca, caca. As you clearly see that the orc is tactically taking cover with your telepathy with Tarkin. And you can see this guy must be important because he's got, his tattoo on his shoulder showing he's, of high rank and authority, and he's got, lots of scars on his bald head. He's got that little, beard of badassery going. His features are both the best of human and orc.
They'll make good trophies then.
So, Nyx, what are you going to do since we're at the top of the order? Unless you command...
No, the human!
Unless our war chief commands our human to do something.
Do you?
Well, hey, if you got something you can use, some assistance would be great. I don't know all of his abilities. So.
I mean, if you tell him to attack something, he'll try to attack something.
We need some help attacking and protecting Ragna there.
I will help protect Ragna! And that's, of course, his movement. And he realizes, holy crap, this rubble is hard to walk in. And he will go ahead and use the rest of his movement to get here to protect Ragna for you. As he's waving his short sword towards the guy. Have at thee, you villain! Stay away from poor Ragna. She is not your enemy. I am. And he kind of looks right up there at Gel, and he's just like, right? You're coming down here, right? You're not leaving me out here to die. And he looks at Tarkin and gives Tarkin a huzzah! As Nyx is going, what's going on here? I thought we were going to kill that guy.
Yeah.
So
I thought he had a rapier. That's what I had marked down.
He did. That's his sword of choice.
Okay.
My God. I'm gonna kind of try to do the same thing I did before. I mean, I know I'm gonna be doing it at disadvantage, but actually, give me a second.
You might get lucky. I mean, if you have inspiration, you could always spend
No,
that.
I don't. Darn it, I don't. But, anyway, so I'm gonna do the same thing before. Move up. Shoot.
As you're totally like, damn, this guy's cowardless. If he comes out and kills the human, I'll have a good shot on him.
You know what? You just now made me want to just hold my action sitting there to shoot if he goes after the human.
Okay, that would keep you from not having a disadvantage. That would be perfect.
So that's my plan.
Okay, so you're using your movement to come out there, and you're holding your action to shoot him once he's out in the open?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good plan. I mean, I cannot find any fault in that.
I feel like this is a trap.
It's not. You just go with it.
Okay, I'll go with it.
As a goblin, I say embrace that paranoia. As a GM, you shouldn't have to worry about it being a trap unless, it's actually a trap. If it's a trap, your dice made it a trap, not me.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
Anyways.
Okay, so it is the Orc War Chief's turn. He's going to conveniently move around here and come, and he's gonna horribly stab your human friend. So, our person with the held action, would you like to take your action?
Yes. I would like to do that. Give me a second. Well, my character sheet keeps closing down, so I apologize.
Yeah.
All right.
As he comes slowly walking over, laughing with the sneery, as he's gonna cut this little human down. Nice, a solid 16. Okay.
Will that hit him?
And a 16 will hit him just perfectly, I should say. As you shoot a little short arrow into his side for 4 points of damage.
Okay. And then, because remember my action was step out, step back. Can I still do the step back?
Nope, unfortunately, since you were holding
self?
your action, you can only complete what the action that was held.
Okay, that's fine.
But don't worry about it. It's not like he's going to stab you right now. He's got a guy in his face that he's going to, play with.
Okay.
As your arrow, buries into his shoulder and he just, sneers up at you guys, because he can clearly see you guys up there. But there is this human with a bloody rapier right there that was being all heroic and shit. Of, the fair Ragna shall not die on my watch.
That's terrible.
And you're the one that wanted to kill him, so there.
I'm totally okay with him dying, honestly.
So, he comes up and he's got the battle axe in his offhand and the spear in his main hand, and he just looks at this human, and he's just like, you know what? I'm gonna kill you, human. Of course, he's half orc himself, so he's mostly human. And he just sticks that spear out. And with a dirty 22, hits your friend in the midsection for 11 points of piercing damage.
Well, acquaintance. Wouldn't quite call it friend.
Wow.
Acquaintance. Takes a little more to be a friend.
And Everin kind of screeches out as the spear goes into his guts, and you see blood stain dripping down at his midsection. Is he if I fall, avenge me? And this guy kind of sneers, spits in his face, and stabs at him again. Thereby demonstrating he's got multi-attack.
Yeah, apparently.
Ouch!
Oh, he did.
As your friend goes down. I mean, barring any emergency assistance, he seems to have two horrible, like, the spear point comes out his shoulder blade through his chest, and you're just realizing this bastard is pretty damn scary with his spear.
Yeah.
And I have no more healing.
And as Everin falls down, he spits in Ragna's face, and she's just like... So what is our mighty hobgoblin gonna do in the face of such adversity? But on the plus side, the orc is so emboldened by his kill, he's not taking cover, you notice. That's a good thing.
Yeah. Alright. That's 30.
Now remember, this is difficult terrain.
Right. That's 30. That was 3. So... Alright. So we come down there, we swing away with our glaive, whispering with some words.
So you're basically going right behind your fellow fallen compatriot and glaving him from above.
Yeah.
And your 16 will just barely pierce his armor.
Sweet.
Important thing being piercing his armor.
Yeah. And then we are doing that on top.
Ooh. A booming blade.
For 1 whole point. Wow.
But you're slashing him for 6 points. And if he were to move, he would take an additional 1.
Yeah, a whole 1. Wow.
As Ragna looks up at you and she cheers you. Anything for the booming blade was part of the attack, so you still have a bonus action if there's anything you want to do.
Nope.
Okay, it looks like it's on like Donkey Kong. The goblin over here is like, Blexa, stay hiding?
What?
Blexa, stay hiding? You're getting the idea that Blexa is his name, and he's asking you if you should stay hiding.
No,
I was like, is he trying to talk to Alexa?
Like, and these two are running for all they're worth to get the hell out of here. It's so funny because they'll be running and coming right to you guys pretty much.
Right. But he's at the end, right? Or is it he now? Blexa?
He's asking what to do. You're the closest.
I'm the closest. No hide.
Okay. And he jumps out from under the orc where he's hiding. And let's see how far he can make it, because that is difficult terrain.
Mm-hmm.
And from here, he's within 20 feet. Lexa board! As he comes running up from his little hiding spot, and conveniently would have gotten him 1 more square. And he's going to throw his mighty dagger.
Oh, jeez. Throw his one weapon.
Don't throw your only weapon away.
He'll come back for it.
If we survive.
As he totally throws his little dagger.
My little dagger.
It's his now.
I gave it to him.
I did.
And on the plus side, he is +5 to attack.
Ooh.
And he's +2 to damage, no less. So he throws the dagger. It goes fluttering past Geldran, going down the slope and hits the orc, just like slashes him across the cheekbone for a mighty 3 points of damage.
Well, that's more than
better than nothing.
Yeah.
As then it like clampers down on the floor, and Blex like, give Blex a new dagger.
I'll give him my spear, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
That would be more effective for his method of attack.
Yes, very true.
But Blexa was very impressive. And then these two guys down here doing their attack. This guy is going to aid the other guy to increase their chances, because they realized fighting individually is not working. Fighting together Aiding the other
go.
person as their action is going to make life easier. As we
Oh,
get a
shit.
solid 17. Wow, 4 whole points of damage on that guy. He actually looks hurt now.
Nice.
They've
Finally,
now
some revoltees doing well.
they've now doubled the damage output they've done to him. He actually looks hurt as they're tag teaming him with rocks.
Yay!
So Exna, what are you gonna do?
I regret this, but I will be brave. Go 1, 2, 3.
I regrets this, but I be brave.
I go there, and then 60 feet. I want to do Toll of the Dead on evil crown head boy there.
On the guy that's just took a dagger to the cheekbone.
Yes.
Especially since you know that you guys have tag teamed on him and you know he's taken some damage, so you're gonna do some necromantic damage with Toll the Dead.
Yep, and because he's already hurt, it's 1d12.
Yep. So let me make a wisdom saving throw. As all of a sudden you come out, and what does it look like when you do your Toll the Dead spell?
It looks kind of like black mist.
Okay, you throw a cloud of black mist at him with the tolling of a bell.
Yeah.
Dong. As he kind of sees this black mist coming, and he glares at it with hate in his eyes, like only the hate that a Sith Lord would have. And his wisdom save is 15, and I see your spell DC is 12.
It is.
As your spell washes over him, and he just kind of glares and powers right through it.
Fun.
As it just doesn't take.
Right.
As he's just like, no. Deny.
And I want to try to hide, because fuck that.
Okay, you have a bonus action, and there's some bodies there that you could use for cover.
Uh-huh.
You are shorty after all.
Yay!
And you seem to believe that you've blended in with the terrain, which is 2 dead orc bodies.
I mean, we're small and the orcs are big. There's 2 of them.
Yeah.
Except Nyx, who's on a wolf right now.
Yeah, I know. That's why when I'm hoping my next hide, I'm going back into the tree line if this succeeds. He's out there. I'm going to shoot him again because that just seems to be.
Yeah.
Hey, he's got arrows sticking out of him.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're my arrows, so yeah. Okay.
So, what is Tarkin gonna do?
Wait a minute. What's happening? I thought it's my turn. I'm not
the bird's going next.
Look on the turn order tracker. It's still Tarkin's turn. We haven't gotten to the top of the order yet.
Oh, I'm sorry, because you were asking me what I was gonna do. I got confused.
Oh.
I thought, it's my turn now. Okay, never mind. Never mind what I did. I didn't do it.
And I will tell you for sure that Ragna's totally going to use the assist action by talking dirty to the orc to give anyone meleeing him advantage. Or I should say the next attacker advantage.
Okay. Then Tarkin won't
do the same
thing. That. Because
I figured I'd let you know that before Tarkin uses his action to do that.
Yeah. Let's see.
Caca.
But he could come over and distract.
Oh yeah, he could totally poop in that guy's eye.
Yeah. He'll do that. Come over here.
He's flying down into the quarry and pestering the orc that's fighting the slaves with his wolves.
Yep.
Caca, get a poop head. Caca. Okay, as your friend here is, bleeding on the ground and making his death save.
Oh no.
As he's breathing out of the 2 holes in his back,
Oh no.
That's only one. He got plenty more. He's good.
Yeah, I don't have any more magic to heal him.
That's one down. So
as Natalia, I feel bad. As Nyx, he didn't appreciate the song I sung when I first met him, so no, screw him.
So as Nick says, if he dies, we can eat him, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so top of the order,
So now
it
it's
is
my
Nix's
turn.
turn.
Okay.
If you're
All
going
right.
to attack the orc, Ragna is giving you advantage.
Yay, then I'm going to attack him, and then I'm going to do the whole shoot stealth.
Okay, well, shoot and retreat from the edge, because you got to break line of sight with something.
That's pretty much.
Or jump off your wolf and hide behind the body.
Well, no, the plan was, because I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
I could do an action, then my movement, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I want to do. Do my action and have my movement be hide in the tree line.
Where are you hiding from? He's engaged with me.
That's what I would like to do. Okay. All right. So
Ragna's totally ready to take a bite of opportunity.
So there we go.
Okay, so a dirty
24.
Yep. That will definitely hit.
And then I'm going to then move and stealth.
For 8 points of damage as you're whittling him down, as you hit him in the throat, and he's just like, "What the hell?" as then Nyx goes running off, into the tree line, and give me a stealth as your bonus action, as you think you're hiding.
I think I'm hiding.
A solid 13. That's a good solid hide.
Probably not, though.
No,
I don't trust you.
You don't have to trust me when I'm playing the orc warrior, the half-orc warrior, who's gladly going to step forward over the body of your dead compatriots.
Oh my god.
He's not dead yet. He's mostly dead.
1 point of damage from your booming blade.
Yeah, hey, it's one more.
Whittle him down.
Yeah.
As he's going to do this cool thing where he throws his axe kind of in the air and catches it by the handle, so now he's got both weapons, available.
He doesn't hit his head with it?
As all of a sudden you don't want me to start playing that way.
No, I don't.
No.
As first attack, as you guys are all looking at him flick his axe in a cool spinny way that gets your attention, he actually pokes the spear into Ragna with advantage.
Oh no.
Oh shit. What the hell, man?
Doing 7 piercing damage to her face.
Unfortunately, she's a sitting duck.
It's okay.
He's rolling some amazing shit, man. That's 3 in a row over 20?
Yeah. She's got lots of hit points. I mean, that only takes her down to 12, and she takes a spear to the face. She's still talking shit to him.
Good.
He's so his luck's running out, so that's good.
And then he does the same thing to our Hobgolin here. Will a 14 hit you?
Let's see. But a 14 hit. I don't think so.
Oh, see, normally it would hit, I see from clicking on your icon. But as a reaction, you are burning your shield spell. I like that. So temporarily granting you 5 AC, so your AC is a 19 as his spear. He jokingly laughed because he was going to kill you with that spear shot, and all of a sudden the spear goes tink an inch away from your chest where he would have carved out your heart. And he goes tink, and he gives you this look like, what the fuck?
Give the little guy the spear.
As he just looks, well, he's not losing his weapon, Anaia. He's stabbing the Hobgoblin, and there's a magic shield stopping the spearhead from going through his chest.
Got it.
Shield spell basically is a nice impenetrable magic armor that you pop up. So it's not that he's dropping it, it's just that it's stopping an inch away from where it should be hitting. Like there's an invisible field of energy.
Got it.
And he just looks at you and he just goes, "Spellcaster, I'll boil your bones to steal your magic."
Nice try.
As it is your turn.
It is.
Now that you're uncomfortably face to face with him instead of at your 10-foot reach.
Yeah, well. It is what it is.
And Ragna would totally try to help you, but she's already used her assist.
Yeah. Wow.
So you attempted to glaive.
Yeah.
And he kind of like looks at you and parries with the spear your glaive, and you have this whole polearm fight off going.
That sucked.
Hey, well, you were uncomfortable because he stepped forward and didn't care about the boomingness, and he's got your human friend dead at his feet.
Yep. Mostly dead.
Mostly dead. And Ragna sitting there gnashing her teeth with his spit rolling down her eyelid, and she's got one eye closed, going, "You son of a bitch! I'm gonna bite you in the ankle."
Nom.
I'll bite your kneecap, so.
All right. Yeah, that was my last spell slot there, the shield, so.
As your goblin friend will come running down to say, "I will aid you, master." Unfortunately,
oh God.
he used his movement to get there, but then he's going to use his bonus action to dash and move around behind this guy to help you out. Yay! As he's just like, ooga booga, as he's like dancing around behind the guy, looking around for his dagger. As he's like, "Damn it, I wish I could pick up my dagger."
He's gonna die and I'm gonna be sad.
Yeah.
These two are basically gonna try to climb again, which is gonna be horrible. They're helping themselves try to climb after they get there. The first one,
they're motivated.
Hey, first one rolled a 18. Second one rolled a natural 20 as they go bloop, and they're just like, "Screw this shit, we are so out of here."
They're motivated.
Okay, and then these two are gonna go ahead and fight. They've got the help of Tarkin distracting the guy, so they're both gonna fight individually because they've got the advantage already. They don't need to help each other. So 15 will hit.
Nice.
And then the other guy rolls 17 to hit, so they're like beating him up with rocks.
Nice.
The first one does damage but doesn't take him out. The second one, nice, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. The second one brains him and kills him.
Wow.
Woohoo!
All right, that's 5 so far.
Of course, then the wolves are going to bite them. This could be the end of them, though.
Oh.
This wolf bites at him and misses with a 5. I like that. He's the stuff of life is strong in him. And the other one, his AC is 10.
Oh,
that's a shame.
At least they went out fighting.
Yeah, they took one down. Gallia.
Yeah, and this one is bit by the wolf and dies.
Aww.
But with Tarkin's aid, they've killed the wolf before they went down. I mean, they killed the orc before they went down. Now this lone slave at the bottom of the quarry's got the 2 wolves flanking him, and he's like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna die. But at least I killed the orc. Take that, you bastard." Okay, so Exna, all kinds of commotions going down in the quarry. You're hearing the slaves making all kinds of noise as their uprising seems to be successful. And then you hear someone get ripped apart by a dog.
Aw, gross.
Ripped out.
So what are you gonna do? You see your new goblin friend is, flanking the leader of this place. Ragna's on the other side, gnashing her teeth like she'd like to rip his throat out with her teeth.
Get close enough to my beak.
10. So there. I'm gonna move there.
Okay.
I think, or is it easier to hit him with a crossbow here?
It'd probably would be easier there rather than shooting straight through your hobgoblin, boss.
Yeah. Good to point.
You can totally try to shoot through him. I mean, what's the worst that happens?
So many bad things.
So am I pressing the 1d8 part or the crossbow part?
You should be pressing the word crossbow when it turns red.
Okay.
Okay, so you fire your crossbow off, And you just see the orc kind of ducks, and the arrow goes flying down the quarry and shatters off the stone. It does this beautiful, long, soaring arch that whistles in the air as everyone ducks and it goes over their heads. And then it soars and it makes a clatter that echoes off the walls of the canyon.
Perfect. I'm going to hide now and then just say, I'm here for not this. I am lying, and I am a friend, and yeah.
And the beauty is with your 6 to stealth is you hide, air quotes, and then you start talking while hiding that you are not here for this, and yada, yada, yada. It kind of gives
healing and lying.
It gives your stealth away because you're talking. That's why you rolled so low, see?
I grumble.
Okay, so Tarkin, what's Tarkin doing? Wolves are snapping at this guy. Got to tear him down any second. And the wolves are going to do whatever wolves do, which is probably eat all the bodies.
Them? He'll try giving him a chance at this guy, and he'll distract this guy here.
Okay, you're going to try to help him?
Yeah.
Okay, so Tarkin's like, hit him with the rock! Hit him with the rock! Okay, so
pecking at his backside real quick and flying away.
Nipping a beak full of hair. Yeah, not so good on those death saves, by the way.
Oh my gosh!
As the puddle of blood underneath the war chief the half orc war chief's feet's getting bigger and bigger, as you're hearing as bubbles are coming out of his back.
We'll tell the
humans he fought bravely.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a reward for the corpse.
He chose to come with us.
And tried to free the human slaves.
Yeah.
So next,
a joint endeavor.
Mm-hmm. It's top of the order. It's your turn again. What would you like to do?
Okay. I'm going to leave Borf there.
Okay.
I do want to is talking an action?
No, talking is a free action. Crying is a free action as well.
Huh?
Crying is a free action as well. On Facebook, I shared that T-shirt that says "Crying is a free action," and it shows a natural 1.
Nice.
Okay, talking wise, I'm going to tell Borf that I want him to circle around, and this won't happen until next turn because I didn't roll for Borf, I guess.
Okay, well, technically, so anytime you give Borf a command, that's your action. Just to let you know.
Well, okay.
If it's something he's filling out as a command, that counts as your action. That way you don't get like extra double super economy actions. So commanding a pet is your action. Just to let you know.
Then I don't want to do that, but I will leave Borf there.
Okay.
Because I wanted to basically like the next turn have Borf run to like somewhere along the tree line and howl to draw the attention of the wolves. But our big thing is this orc, and I need my turn for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's do that. So I'm going to what the hell? I'm gonna do kind of like thing I've been doing.
Okay. It's a good thing that you're doing.
Question.
Uh-huh.
From here, can I just shoot him from here without getting out of hiding?
Not quite.
Okay. Not quite.
Because remember, this part it's a steep pitch down, and
okay. Okay, then I'll go back to what I was doing, which is go up there, and then why do you keep closing character sheet?
Oh.
That
dirty 20. That's a good that. I like that. Roll high. 7 points. That's nice. Respectable.
Piercing damage, and then go back and stealth.
Okay. As you run back up to Borf and you pat him on the head as you go back and try to blend in with the environment. So don't forget to go ahead and roll your stealth to see how stealthy you were.
Which was terrible.
You're with me.
As you make this horrible racket noise as Barf's just looking at you and just makes the shaking head Scooby look. Who?
You just look at me with tilted heads, go.
So now that he is surrounded, he just drops the spear and takes up his great axe in both hands, and he does this big arcing sweep with his axe. It's really his multi-attack, but it looks cool when it's like a half-moon sweep where he's aiming for both our Hobgoblin friend and the little goblin before he gets murdered because they're teaming up on him.
Aww.
So first, we're going to go for the goblin.
Damn.
I'm sad now.
Dirty 22 for 18 points of slashing damage.
He dead.
As the little guy goes down and his head goes flying down the quarry walls, bouncing, and this guy just looks at the head of the goblin slave and he's just like, that's what happens to slaves that don't know their place. As he continues his swing right at Geldran. As there's a long, quiet pause.
I thought you were going. Okay, I got confused. I thought he was going to go.
He can do the double attack.
He has
still.
multi-attack.
I thought he was hitting the goblin in Ragna. I didn't realize he was going.
No, he's going after the guy who just glaved him.
Okay.
He's not going to go after the face that's just growling at him. He already stabbed her with the spear. That was enough. But will a dirty 15 hit you?
No, because the shield is good until my start of my next turn.
As all of a sudden, ka-clink, the magic shield is still there, and he just looks at you and says,
Spellcaster, I'm going to eat those bones.
And that's definitely a good spot to wrap it up there.
Thank you for listening to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition, a member of the Creative Play and Podcast Network. Please follow us on Patreon at patreon.com/CPPN to never miss a show or stream.
Hello, this is Eric.
And Wendy Strock with Stone Valley Hobby and Games.
We sell board games, card games, role-playing games, and supplies. We have thousands of Magic the Gathering cards available, carry Kickstarter products, and work with veteran-owned small businesses to bring you our own line of products.
We are a small business retailer, but we offer competitive prices, a loyalty system, and free shipping on orders over $100.
As a military veteran myself, I'm a strong supporter of our armed forces, their families, and contractors out there doing the hard job. So any order from an AA, AE, or EP address will be shipped absolutely free.
Remember, StoneValleyGames.com, where we take your leisure seriously.